Good morning and welcome to our first Cedar Fair Park of the trip. Today we're here at Worlds of Fun and I'm very excited to see all of this park for the first time. I must say the skyline when you're driving into this park is wonderful, seeing all those big rides. And my two most anticipated coasters here I've just seen testing, so it's a good sign. But Alex, first time coming to a Cedar Fair Park.
And what a great way to start at a Cedar Fair Park by getting one of these bad boys, a Cedar Fair Pass.
But how long did it take to pick that pass up?
So for the two of us walking into the Season Pass Ticket Collection Centre, walking in, giving our little confirmations over on our emails, to walking out of there, 47 seconds for two passes. We've got to write our names down on the back, off we popped.
You don't get that in the resort box office.
You don't get that on the hotel, hope you're listed.
But that was really good. In terms of the park itself, we've got from 10 AM until 10 PM. There's 7 roller coasters here, so not many really to get in.
A 12-hour day to do them all, 10 till 10. Plenty of time to enjoy the rides and take in the atmosphere too.
Yeah, I mean in terms of the weather conditions, you know, the sun's trying to peek through. It is raining a little bit at the moment, but yeah, I've got full confidence in today. Cedar Fair Park. Cedar Fair are genuinely a lot better than Six Flags in terms of operations and just the look of the parks themselves. But yeah, in terms of the entrance, certainly looks like it's been updated in the past few years. I know at Cedar Point they had a bit of upgrade of their entrance, so maybe it's something they're rolling out across all the parks. But yeah, we'll head over to the turnstiles, scan our pass and get inside. Just one on the pass, of course, this is going to get us into all the different Cedar Fair parks we're visiting on the trip. And yeah, we also get free parking as well. We've not got the food option with this one. But yeah, we've got the parking. Head over and get inside the park.
He's going to struggle today.
Right then, so we're in through the entrance turnstiles. In terms of my cough, it is getting better. I mean, I'm still going to struggle at some points, especially when I've done a long bit of talking. But I'll try my best like I have done the past few days. I'm certainly feeling a lot better than I was at the start of this trip. But yeah, the park itself opened back in 1973, so it's got quite a bit of history to it. But all this, like I say, looks very fresh. I mean, all the flooring around here has definitely been replaced. And there we go, it's literally just gone 10 o'clock. So we're gonna have the best time of our lives, are we?
This is gonna be the best day of my
There we
life.
go. Well, where are we heading? I mean, I think maybe round to the right is looking like the best option. We've got the Grand Carousel over there. That's a Gerstlauer spinning coaster just behind it. Obviously the B&M invert just at the back there as well. So
I thought you were going to say it's the Gerstlauer spinning carousel. I was like,
the Gerstlauer spinning carousel, can you imagine?
That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? It'd be very rough.
Yeah, it was. I quite like the look of this park, actually. Really think it looks quite nice.
It sells like just pizza and turkey legs there. You haven't got any other choices?
Just pizza. It's nearly as bad as just chicken, isn't it?
Just chicken that sells more than just chicken.
Fries and all that. There's a log flume there on the left-hand side. And this looks like we're going into some sort of oriental themed area, which quite like the look of this with the entrance archway. Cedar Fair are certainly starting to put more theming in now at their parks. You got to look at the area around Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point. And yeah, you know, it looks really good what they did around there last year. I've seen 3 coasters running so far, which is a good sign. So yeah, I mean, we may as well start on this, shall we, with it being right here. This is actually our 3rd Gerstlauer spinning coaster of the trip.
Can't cope with all these Gerstlauer spinners.
And I think we've got another one to come somewhere. I can't quite remember where.
Oh boy.
But yeah,
Is this one called Pandemonium as well?
I don't think this one's called Pandemonium now. So, well, let's go and have a ride. So they still haven't finished the checks this morning yet on the spinning coaster, so we thought we'll walk around the corner and we'll start on Patriot, which is the B&M inverted coaster that opened back in 2006. Features 4 different inversions, and I must say this park, quite impressed so far in terms of how it looks. We've just gone through that nice oriental area. Some great theme music. As soon as the opening pop music ended, that came on. Yeah, here's Patriot. Look at the entrance for this. Let's get in the queue and go and have a ride. Right then, so we just come off Patriot, our first coaster of the day here at Worlds of Fun. and I enjoyed it. We had a front row ride, it was walk on. It's not exactly very intense, that, was it really? I mean, we've done a lot of B&M inverts out there, and yeah, it just wasn't that forceful at all, that one. I did enjoy the Immelman on there probably the most, and also I liked how there was that flyover over the station, a couple of sections really where it just had some really nice speed and like a bit of a hill to it, which was nice. But yeah, in terms of the ride itself, not one of my favourite inverts out there.
Pretty tame, wasn't it?
What do you think? Anything to add to that?
I just think it was pretty tame. Like, I thought it was nice. It was a pretty coaster. Like the colour scheme on that coaster is probably my highlight, to be honest. And seeing that as you're driving it is a
very patriotic, isn't it?
But yeah, it's just one of those that it just kind of feels a little bit like flimsy. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just
flimsy. I don't think it's a B&M. It didn't feel flimsy to me.
It felt a bit flimsy to me because I don't know. I feel like it was just too tame for me. Like there wasn't really packing any punch on it, and it's a bit of a shame because I was hoping
it was built at the time of year like when B&M they weren't doing that good of a ride. I don't think
we were in recession in the United Kingdom. Let's blame that. That's what it was.
Yeah, I mean, you know, mid 2000s B&M weren't producing the best stuff. I think they've found the feet a bit more now. But
what's wrong with the word flimsy? I wish you'd take me more seriously.
Flimsy, yeah, it's definitely not flimsy. It's sturdy. Right, let's go down next coast. Right then, so there's a nice close-up look at the lift hill of Mamba, which opened here in 1998. And it's a Morgan Hypercoaster. Been looking forward to giving this one a ride, so I'm glad it's open. Make sure we get on it before this storm comes this afternoon, because it has gave one out, and obviously if you do get a storm, a lot of rides are going to be closing, so want to get as much stuff in as we can do. But yeah, this whole Snoopy area around here is really nice. Loads of kids rides. There's probably 10 to 15 different kids rides all around here. There is a little junior coaster as well. We did try to go on it, but they said that we can't because we haven't got a kid with us. However, I know at Cedar Point, you have to go and get like a little card, which basically says you're a coaster enthusiast, and they'll let you go on it to get the +1. It's only a little caterpillar coaster, but still, we really want to get on it if possible. So yeah, like the guy was only doing his job on there. He just said, no, unfortunately, we can't let you on, even though it had a walk-on queue, you know, but he's doing his job at the end of the day, so that's fine. We'll go to guest services and try and get like a little card just to show that we're a coaster enthusiast. But yeah, that looks really nice, Mamba at the back of the park just here. Really looking forward to giving it a ride. Just got to find the entrance to it now. I think maybe down to the right here and follow this path around there. Or maybe even down this way actually. Oh no, that's just a black closed gate over there, I think. I don't know, we'll find it though. Right then, so I was just talking about the Cosmic Coaster, saying that we wouldn't get let onto it. We just spoke to like a rides team leader or something who was in the area, and he managed to give us permission to go on there to get the cred. So managed to get that done, the second coaster. Making our way now, of course, round to this Morgan Hyper to have a ride on here. I tell you what, this weather is really gloomy today. It's about 18 degrees at the moment. But yeah, we've got our shorts on, chucking it down. Not great in terms of the weather today, is it?
You might have missed it, Sean, I think you did, but the viewers might have heard. But as soon as Sean started talking then, the guy in the microphone over there burped down his microphone on the stand there. So just thought I'd mention, if you want to skip back and listen to that, I'm pretty sure you might have heard that guy just burped. Professionalism at its finest.
That's quite funny. But yeah, in terms of other rides and the size of the park and stuff, seems like there's quite a lot of flat rides and stuff from what we've seen. But yeah, there's a wind seeker, there's an S&S shop tower. This diner's nice, coasters. There we are, there's Icon next to it. Yeah, coasters over here. Oh, that's like the shot of this park so far, look at that. With the coaster behind the restaurant there.
There's an old school hyper coaster like the big one though, so let's compare that pretty much.
That's nice, that's a nice view. But yeah, this is open, looks like it's running 2 trains, which is good. Rapids there as well. Not sure how I'm feeling about water rides at the moment today, but we'll see. I know we're getting wet anyway, but I must say I'm a bit cold, so I think I'm going to go back to the car shortly and have a bit of add some layers on, because I'm a bit cold.
Don't call me Shirley.
So we'll do that. These jokes are just getting awful.
They're going to stop at some.
It's the same jokes all the time.
It's that I'm wearing so many new clothes right now. I just feel like I'm a new person. I can start making new, fresh, exciting things.
Right, let's go to Mamba. There you go. Fan of the channel.
I've watched you since 2008.
Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube.
Yep,
Love it. Right, let's go on.
I remember like the Alton Towers map videos you did like 2008.
Oh my God, that's crazy. A long-term fan. Let's have a chat with him. I really enjoyed Mamba. That's definitely one of my favourite rides that we've done this trip so far. Very good coaster. That was ridiculously smooth. We had a nice front row on there. It all started good with the train design. Loads of room inside there. Seat belts and also a lap bar. Climbed up that 205 foot tall lift hill. Brilliant views of the park and the local area. As we were at the front, quite slow over the top of the drop. And as soon as we hit the bottom of it, we really picked up speed. Doing that in the rain was also a little bit painful, and you might be wondering why Alex is covering his eyes. That's pretty much how he looked throughout the whole ride there.
I couldn't
on
see a
Mamba.
thing. I was literally like this the whole ride, but it felt so smooth running in the rain. It was quite fast, it was quite forceful around the helix, it was great.
We are off the ride now, you know.
Oh right, sorry.
So, you know, you're okay. The sun, I wish it was. Yeah, it was very smooth, ridiculously smooth. I'd say that was as smooth as a B&M hike.
I would say that. However, one of the bits of the ride that did let me down was a trim towards the end of the ride as you're coming over the bunny hills. It did take away from that last little bit of momentum that the ride needed, but up until that point, really enjoyed it. Great, smooth like a B&M.
The turnaround section that's like a big helix that was really good. Like that was quite intense actually as well, especially at the front. The force, I mean, I was sitting on the right hand side of the train, so I was angled like that. That was really good. Honestly, I thought that was a fantastic coaster. I was looking forward to riding that, and it certainly didn't disappoint. I'd say I'm actually come off that with high air, like, you know, it's better than I was expecting.
And then one cool little thing I've got to mention as well, the operators seem to do this little thing where they do like a little chant and say the ride's name before they send the ride, a little bit like Choo Choo at Alton Towers with the Runaway Mine Train, to kind of get people ready up. And a lot of people seem to know it's a real good way to test who the enthusiasts are by doing like the snake arm.
You're gonna see some funny ones at Cedar Point.
I can't wait. I can't wait for it.
Cedar Fair, there's a lot of ride enthusiasts that work in their parks, and yeah, you know, some of the staff we spoke to today have been great so far. I mean, we've not really had loads of staff interactions really, so yeah, like there's a long day. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be staying here till 10 o'clock tonight or not, realistically. I mean, we're getting stuff done nice and easy. Obviously, we're going to make sure we see everything and do some re-rides, but I don't know if we're going to be here all day or not. I don't know if it'll be a full day thing.
You know, we did ask if there was any kind of like late night entertainment. With the park closing at 10 o'clock, traditionally, I'm not saying all parks apply to this, but there usually tends to be some kind of nighttime show, parade, just stage show, something that makes wanting to stay till 10 o'clock viable. Because any guests that are in this park at 10 o'clock now, I guarantee you, the families will not be sticking around in this weather
12 hours.
This park for 12 hours. I just thought, it might be interesting to know. And apparently there is an event coming up later in the month. However, right now there's nothing, so I'm kind of thinking, 10 o'clock close, yes, all right, you're going to get some night rides, but is 12 hours really sufficient enough time? At the minute, we're struggling to see it, but there's time yet.
We'll see how things go, but so far I really like this park. I think it's nicely looked after. What I like with Cedar Fair is they put these big like signs in that you can have photos with, and I just like all that sort of stuff at the parks. But yeah, hopefully this weather's going to improve. It keeps getting on my lens, doesn't it? Covered in blotches, but we'll see what happens. You know, we'll see how the day goes. Apparently, from the guy we were chatting to, just a fan of the channel, who's certainly watched for a long time, yeah, he was saying that the weather's looking to improve this afternoon. So yeah, hopefully it is. So we just come off the parks for Coma Boomerang, as you saw there from the off-ride footage. Really like the name for that one, something very different. It's called Boomerang. Shocking. They could have come up with something better than that, couldn't they? But in terms of the ride, we had a nice front row on it, and I'd say it's one of the smoother ones of those that I've done. I've done a lot of them over the years now at various different parks. Some are definitely better than others. It was quite smooth just until the very end, when we just stopped in the station. We had a bit of a jolt forward. But they are what they are. I mean, I know a lot of people over here in the States don't really rave about them that much because there's a lot of them. Whereas back in the UK, we've only got one now. I actually quite like a good Vekoma Boomerang, to be honest. I know they're very generic, they're all the same layout. However, there's just something about them. I've just got them memories from when I was a kid, going to the American Adventure, back near where we're from in the UK. And we had that, it was the standout ride, and I used to love it. So just every time I see that lift hill like that, it just brings back childhood memories for me, really. This is really pretty. So we've got a nice floral display, which is a clock. which is done out here. I just like stuff like that. I mean, it kind of reminds me of the European charm we have at a lot of our parks. This is very similar to that of Hansa Park in Germany, near the entrance, and obviously there they actually plant the date in flowers every day and change it. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, that's really nice. I mean, that's the good thing with Cedar Fair. Over the past few years, they're certainly getting better when it comes to presentation, and I wouldn't really say theming as much, it's more just landscaping. But that really makes it for me, you know, like stuff like that I think looks nice. I like this park. I think if it was busier and it was more sunny, it would be really even better. But still, it's nice and quiet. The rain's not too bad. So yeah, we're going to head over and do the park's GCI wooden roller coaster next, called Prowler. Right then, so we're in the queue line for Prowler. Looks at least 2 to 3 hours, I think, from this point. I mean, that's the station just there.
Folks go past, like, I was worried that we were going to be, you know, waiting too long.
So this is the park's GCI wooden roller coaster, the first GCI we're getting on this trip. Looking forward to Mystic Timbers a bit later on, of course.
I'm very excited. It's nice to get on a proper woodie. I do quite enjoy that feeling of getting on a wooden roller coaster. It's something that I think all parks should have. They're quite important. Like, they kind of signify the means of what an original roller coaster should be. I know a lot of them are very new and very modern, especially the GCIs, but they're great fun. Anyone can enjoy them, and you know, and they run in all good weathers as well. So
the GCI built some of the best wooden coasters in the world, in my opinion, and I've heard that Prowler is a very good ride. This opened in 2009, and oh, here we go, we're straight on. Yeah, we'll see when we come off. Oh wow, so we've just come off Prowler, that Great Coasters International wooden coaster. 10 years old, it's actually the newest coaster still here at this park, so hopefully Cedar Fair puts something else in soon. But yeah, that coaster, absolutely incredible. We had a mid-train ride. That's normally one of the best places to ride a GCI, actually. Right in the middle of the train. Yeah, Beanball Worldwide on YouTube, check it out. Because in the middle of the train, you get the best of the front, the best of the back. That coaster's just over 100 foot tall, and you really felt the speed throughout that because of a brilliant first drop, straight down, bank to the left. Then the rest of the layout is actually quite low to the ground, so it really kept the speed. Brilliant coaster. I like how it's all out in the forest as well, so that was quite nice. Some good near-miss elements and stuff, trees all around. Just an all-round brilliant coaster that was. Really nice pacing, some brilliant twists and turns, banks to the left, banks to the right, and yeah, just an overall brilliant layout. Very good GCI coaster, and yeah, I'm looking forward to riding more this trip.
I'm
enjoyed
excited.
that.
Yeah, it was good. I'm getting there slowly because as I mentioned before, I've got a broken toe.
Yes,
on my
not
left
good.
foot.
I'm sort of getting to the back end of my illness, and
whereas mine
is
seems to
fun.
be progressively getting worse. So I'm at the point now where I'm limping on my left foot. I'm still cleared, and my doctor cleared me. I'm fine to all rides. I'm driving okay, but he said it will be painful. It will hurt. Day 4, he was right. It is sore. I am struggling to put weight through it. However, Brits do it best. Keep calm and carry on. And you know, we're going to get your cough now.
Yeah, I hope you don't get both.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And carry on. Get these rides to the mean. Yes, it's raining, but rain won't put us too off. We're used to all kind of weather conditions, aren't we? But
yeah, you guys are seeing everything on this trip. From like I said, I was going to have the camera out a lot. I'm filming the journeys and everything, and there's honestly so much. I mean, the travel vlogs are all coming throughout, so make sure you check those out as separate videos with the hotels and journeys between the parks. Which these illnesses that we've both had and have got throughout this trip, we're sharing the whole package with you guys, and yeah, that's what it's all about. Anyway, I'm getting soaked, so I'm going to turn this camera off and we're going to get some lunch. I think we found that little diner what we saw, Coasters. We're going to head there and get some food. Right then, just had a nice bit of lunch over in the American diner. It was a bit quiet in there at first in terms of no audio, and there was a lovely jukebox, and then I didn't realise it was actually a real one. I mean, I thought it was just a bit of theming. Someone put some money in, and that was it, like playing music, so I quite like that. Anyway, we're making our way round for another coaster now, and this is Timber Wolf.
Timber!
Wooden roller coaster built by the Din Corporation.
The Dinner Corporation.
Opened in 1989. Definitely not the dinner, it's just the Din.
Just the Din.
The Din Corporation. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Back in 2018, so last year, some work was done on this ride, which changed its total length. Like, I think the helix was replaced with a bit of a overbank turn, so that'll be interesting to see. Yeah, it looks very, very quiet. In terms of the rain, it seems to have stopped, which is good. Yeah, look at this round here, a bit weird. Yeah, it's like this used to be some sort of like lake underneath the queue line. Yeah, it doesn't look great round here actually. It's the first part of the park that I thought doesn't look that good. I think it's quite nicely presented here actually. Yeah, all the way around here, there's the wolf anyway. Ahoo! There's a werewolf in. Ahoo! Right, there we go, 2 trains it looks like anyway, that one's there. Let's head up this way and have a ride on it. Straight into the station. God, we're doing well for queues this whole trip so far really. Obviously check out yesterday's vlog. Yeah! Feedback Worldwide on YouTube! Woo! Check out yesterday's vlog from Silver Dollar City, where we had loads of rides. We had 4 laps rounds on Time Traveller, including a train where we were the only public on there at the end of the day. It was us and the staff. It was awesome. Let's go on. Looks like an interesting layout, this.
The helix in the middle of the ride replaced with that overbank turn. Here.
So we just come off Timberwolf, walked straight onto that one, which has been the theme for the day really. So really good for getting all these rides in. Bear in mind it's like 1 o'clock and we've nearly done all the coasters. Just the girls last minute to go. But Alex, what did you think to that then? Timberwolf.
It was a little bit... I just didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I was going to. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some great elements on there, and I think the bits that have been retracked were amazing. Really, really nice transitions between old and new. And there were some really, really good bank turns on there. A few moments of good ejecto and a little bit of rickety too, which I quite enjoy on the woodies. But it just didn't quite live up to the hype of what I expected. I think I still prefer the GCI over the other side.
Yeah, I'd agree.
It was good fun. I think it's more... I wouldn't say necessarily a family ride, but I feel like it's more suited for families than the GCI over there, which is actually quite intense and does pack a bit of a punch. But it's a good fun ride nevertheless, and you know, I personally didn't enjoy it as much, but I'd still, you know, rate it higher than a lot of other rides that I've been on so far this trip. So
yeah,
it's good.
I think it's a good wooden roller coaster. I think I preferred it a bit more than Alex did. I'd still prefer the GCI over it. I like Alex said, I think that's a much more intense ride. This is certainly a very family coaster. But some of the drops and stuff in there were really nice. The turnaround sections, especially sort of the mid part of the layout, I really enjoyed quite a lot. Covers quite a vast space, and the views what you get as well of the Morgan Hyper are absolutely wonderful. I mean, that made it for me, the fact that we saw the train going round on that, and we got a bit of interaction with it, which was really cool. But yeah, not a bad wooden coaster. It's not like one of my favourites or anything, but I'd say that it was better than what I was expecting. When we were walking up the queue line, I just thought, I don't know, it might be quite slow and a bit boring, but now I thought it kept the speed up quite well until the end of the layout. A few pops of airtime, nothing major. But yeah, anyway, we're going to do this whilst we're here.
I had high hopes for a living, just with the song playing. We're going on a weird flat ride
Cyclone
indoors.
Sam. So let's go and give this a go. It's indoors in this big, well, in this big show building we can see behind us, this big shed. So yeah, let's go and see what this is about. I'm not exactly sure.
He's been in the US 4 days, he's already calling it a show building instead of a warehouse. He's learning.
Yeah, we've got to get there. Always show building. Which part we're at? I think that's a term used across the world, isn't it? Show building. I think so. So yeah, let's go and have a little look at this one.
I have been invited to celebrate the latest adventures among information and concern for allowing your loved ones to ride such a life from wonderland all-encompassing.
So that was something a little bit different. You saw I got a bit of footage there from when we were walking out of the building. My original plan was to actually leave the camera at the side of the baggage hold and film the ride in action, but I just didn't in the end. I couldn't manage to do it, unfortunately. I've got some flags going up around here. Of course, with July the 4th approaching in a few weeks, and by the time this is on, I'm sure the day's already passed, to be honest. But yeah, it was quite a nice little ride, that. I think it could have been even better in terms of some more effects in there. It was mostly lighting, wasn't it, really?
It was, yeah.
There was a bit of smoke, but...
Yeah, it was more like the atmosphere. I think the thing is, the difference is, as much as the effects are nice in that ride, one thing that I think a lot of the themed rides in these parks seem to lack is kind of just a general sense of atmosphere. And, you know, people don't realise that music and sounds in an attraction are some of the most vital things to making something completely...
We've always said it, haven't we? Music can make or break a park.
It can, yeah, 100%. And, you know, I found that generally across the US parks, I mean, taking away the Disney Universal Park, there just seems to be such lack of music in some areas. Some areas are blasting with soundtracks. Like walking through here earlier, we had all the national, you know, American traditional music on, and then now it's playing, but it's just really quiet. It's so important to create that
bit of atmosphere
because it's such a pretty park. It deserves.
This park's great. I mean,
deserves more praise than it gets, really.
Yeah, a lot of people skip this park, and the guy we've met, who's a fan of the channel, who we've seen a bit here today, he's been saying how, you know, it's one of them parks that a lot of enthusiasts do skip.
They miss out on it. It's a shame because it's nice, it's accessible, and it's en route to other parks. Why not visit if you're travelling between Salvador City, Six Flags St. Louis? Why not?
Yeah.
Extra rides and a good day out. Yeah,
it's really nice around here, and I've just noticed we've got the wind seeker over here that is open. I thought that it was closed when we walked past, but there's people on it, so gonna go and give this a ride. I mean, just in case the weather does take a turn for the worse again. Don't think it's going to. The sun's coming out, and it's actually quite a warm day now. There we are. Look at these nice big temporary lights just here. LED temporary lights. Maybe there's some sort of event going on around here soon. The fact that all these flags are going up, maybe it's for something else. But yeah, I'm going to give this a go. I think, are you giving this a miss, are you, Alex, because of your toe?
My foot. I don't want to leave my foot suspended for too long, so I'm going to take it easy. But
you've got a wind seeker to do when we go to Cedar Point anyway. This is actually the old one that used to be at Knott's Berry Farm, believe it or not. Fun little facts for you. Yeah, they took it out of Knott's and then brought it here to Worlds of Fun. These are really good fun, these. I enjoy these a lot. Very similar to a Starflyer, but a bit more intense than just, yeah, the views from this are probably going to be absolutely fantastic. So I'm looking forward to riding on this. It's Steel Hawk. So I'll show you some off-ride shots. Walk on cue as well. It's going to be great, this one.
You got 13 correct, which is $65 cash for you. I'll take it. I'll take it. Congratulations.
Nope. Here we go then. So this is our final roller coaster that we need to ride here at this park. It's in this wonderful Oriental area. It's Spinning Dragons. Looks like it's got quite a big queue. I mean, it's advertised about 35 minutes, so...
A line, it's got quite a big line.
Quite a big, well, we're British, it's a queue for us, this is a queue. But here we go.
everyone looking at the length
In
of it.
terms of the amount of vehicles running round, not much at all. I mean, you look at the ones we've done at Six Flags, the Pandemonium Curacao spinning coasters, there's been quite a few cars going round, whereas with this is slow. I think this could be 45 minutes plus, to be honest. Station's down there. I mean, there's no cattle panning around anything, at least it's straight down, which is good. And it's very nicely presented round here. We're doing well for time and everything, so yeah, we're going to do it, of course, but this is just very, very slow operations on this, isn't it?
Your one ride special today, I think.
Yeah, real slow loader. Luckily, it's nothing too special for us to ride. We've done, this is our third one of the trip out of 4 parks, which is crazy. But I'll show a bit of off-road footage. We'll let you know our thoughts. In terms of this park, it's got some very nice themed areas. There's a Scandinavia area that we've not been into yet, so we'll have a look around there. I think there's like a pirate ship down there, some sort of log flume.
German area too.
Oh, there's a German area, is there? Oh, wow.
Section that's Germany, yeah, which is quite
Yeah,
cool.
oh, that's
I think it all
great.
fits into Europe quite nicely at the back end of the park.
Yeah, like it's lovely. Like, I really like it. Really, really like the park. I think it's nicely looked after. But yeah, in terms of this, it's taking ages. I mean, is it on one train? I mean, I don't know. I'll give you a bit of an update.
There's a train on the brake run.
Seems to be taking ages, unless it's gone down. So we've just had a really good bit of luck because you saw how big the queue was. We've actually got right down here to the station. As soon as I stopped recording, the ride actually went down and everybody just left the queue and sort of followed each other. And I thought, hang on a minute, like let's just walk down to the front just here once everybody had left the queue. And then maintenance got here, they've started testing the ride again. So, and there we go, it's back open. So everybody's just left and we're about to get on it, which means we've waited like less than 10 minutes. So happy days, let's get on Spinning Dragons. Really pleased with that, it saved us like a good half an hour there, brilliant.
For your safety, keep your arms, legs, and feet inside the ride at all times. And secure all loose and valuable items. As Worlds of Fun can
There we go then, +7. Everything that we wanted to do here today, we've got on coaster-wise.
And with 7 roller coasters out of the way, out comes the sunshine.
Oh, I know, yeah, but to be honest, like, crowd levels are really low, the weather's nice now, the temperature's perfect, isn't it?
Right.
Like, this is the perfect theme park temp, it's like 23 degrees Celsius, something like that, which is great. In terms of Spinning Dragons, probably my least favourite of the 3 of those we've done this trip. We hardly got any spinning, however, we've just seen some people that I met at Cedar Point last year, actually, some lovely fans of the channel from over here in the States, and they got spinning quite fast, and they were on the vehicle behind us, so I don't know, it all depends on loads of factors, doesn't it? How much weight there is on the vehicle, the different vehicles, what they're running on there. There's a lot of different factors that can come into something like that. But anyway, before we go and do some more rides, there's a log flume that looks really nice with the theme boats on there, and just generally have a look around the rest of the park. Going to do a couple of re-rides. Going to do Patriot again, the B&M inverted coaster. Really enjoyed that earlier on, and now the sun's shining. It'd be nice to do that again without the rain. And yeah, do re-rides on pretty much everything here. I think there's a lot of re-rideable stuff actually.
Do the rides again without Lorraine. Who's Lorraine?
Lorraine, the rain!
I can see clearly now the rain has gone. Not Lorraine though.
I can see.
All things standing in my way. Something like that.
That's a B&M invert, so let's go.
That's a B&M invert.
So we just had another some ride then on Patriot. And look at this, nice traditional Ferris wheel. I mean, look at that. When people said, Sean, you're going to see the real America with American style rides, this is what I wanted to see, stuff like this. Don't have many of these Ferris wheels where your legs are dangling. It's normally like a gondola just attached to the side. A little bit different. I mean, there's a few of them out there, but they're just a quite rare thing for us to see these days. So yeah, let's go on. Again, like pretty much everything. Don't think I'll be able to take the camera on, even though it is a Ferris wheel. Looks like bags have got to stay down here, and obviously there's not really any onboard storage or anything at your feet with this one. But yeah, like, how nice is that? I mean, it's not absolutely huge. We should get some nice views, especially over towards Patriot. I do love the track colour on there. Patriot! I do love the track colour on there as well. Like, really, really nice with the white strip running down there on the red track. Blue supports, really nice American coaster. That colour scheme, I do like it. Really enjoying this park, it's really good. Some nice areas, and we're going to head down into that Scandinavia area shortly. Have a ride on that log flume. You're right on there, Alex. So I've arranged it with the ride operator that you're going to stay there all afternoon now. You're there all afternoon, mate? Yeah, so I'll see you later. I can't hear you, mate. I can't hear. Yeah, I can't hear it. Bye. Bye. Right, come on, let's go. See you later, mate. Bye. Oh, finally got rid of him. Right, let's go. Let's go do some more rides in this park. Where's this log flume? Bye, Alex.
This way, sir.
Bye. Right, me and my friend here, we're going on the trip now. He's helping with all the driving. Yeah, he's a lot more handsome than you. Yeah, see you later. Come on, let's go. Let's leave him. Oh, I really enjoyed that nice traditional Ferris wheel, and there's some beautiful views of Kansas City from up there at the top. Here's the log flume that we're going on next. Nice themed boats on that. Looking forward to this one. You enjoy your ride there? Don't worry, I'm not leaving you.
It's not the fact that you're leaving, it's the fact that you said I wasn't handsome.
Right, okay, so we're going on the log flume. Right, let's go and find the entrance to this one.
You know, my mum's been telling me that all my life.
Oh.
This is a classic right here.
Have a nice ride.
I will. Because I'm not handsome enough.
Right there. It's gonna be cool watching the video.
Isn't that a nice shot?
Come off the nice traditional Arrow flume ride there. Very old attraction here at Worlds of Fun, and I very much enjoyed it. I mean, the boats on that are really nice with that whole Scandinavian theme. It was only a one-drop special, that one, but I must say it was still very good fun. Got quite wet towards the back of the boat as well, and yeah, it was just overall quite an enjoyable ride. I liked going through all the woods. It kind of gave me them old Alton Towers flume vibes a little bit there. I know that was a Mack flume, and obviously this is an Arrow, but yeah, you enjoy that?
I enjoy that, and it's good to have great companies go on flume rides too. We've got these guys with us here.
Two full boats.
Who know their stuff.
Yeah, they all are.
We got a bit rowdy too quickly. Tone it down.
Great.
Tone it down, Americans.
That was like a football when you sit in a pub just having a quiet drink, and then
So,
everyone's
yeah,
like,
sorry, soccer, drinking, like root beer, I don't know, that'll do. It's great, we're having a great day, sun's out and more rides, Rapids time.
yeah, so we're going to go and try this Rapids out. A few more flats down here, you got like a little scrambler down here as well. Look at this, I'll show you on the footage.
Can I be on your blog?
There we go, yeah, there you go, Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. Check it out.
Okay, it's really fun here. I've been here, I don't know what to say.
It's okay.
Multiple times. My favorite ride is the Mamba.
Your favourite ride's Mamba?
Good choice.
That's great. No worries, see you later. Oh, bless her. Bless her. Little scrambler down here, Nordic Chaser here on the left. Yeah, this park's very nice. I mean, just like all the planting and stuff around, like the shrubbery and stuff here, just looks very nice, doesn't it? Let's go on these rapids and go and check them out. Do another good scrambler as well down here. Just before we go down and ride on this rapids, you might have noticed in some of my shots today, there's actually a railroad at this park. It's not operating today. I believe it's not been open yet this season. However, you can get a nice little look there at the carriages for it. Got worlds of fun there. I'll do a little zoom in for you. It's quite nice, isn't it, with the balloon logo? Love the branding for this park. It's really got a nice identity to it. But yeah, it's a shame we're not going to be getting this today, but we did an awesome steam train yesterday when we was at Silver Dollar City. And it had like a show stop scene in there that was great, so check out the vlog if you've not seen it. Back down into Africa now, you got the nice little entrance there to the area. More nice planting. Really feels like you are entering like into the jungle down here, you know, with all the trees above. I like it, great park, and it's worth pointing out there's a lot of themed audio here as well. That's really good. Yeah, I'm just going to go and do the rapids, have another ride on Prowler, then do a few more re-rides on some of the other stuff in the park. I do like these topiaries as well. I thought they were real at first, but they're not, unfortunately. It's like made out of the, you know, like your artificial Christmas trees. It's a bit like that sort of stuff they're made out of. They still look quite cool though, don't they? It's just a shame they're not real.
Come on, Alex! Push it! Get it, get it, get it!
Come on!
No!
You're nearly, come on, you're nearly there. Come on! Are you alright?
How long left? How long's left?
You only 22 seconds. Come on, 20 seconds. Come on, you can do it. Oh, you just whoa. Hang on a minute. You were just holding on to that and pretending. You weren't even hanging.
No, I wasn't. Ask my brother.
Was he? Was it right? No. It's just not on there. Sorry, it's not. He didn't win, did he?
Hey.
Excuse me. Oh my God, that's it. No worries. See you later.
I just wish you'd call me handsome.
Oh. Right then, off we go on the rapids. We're off on the Nile, baby. Are you ready? You look very relaxed just sitting there on this wonderful rapids ride, Intamin Rapids.
It's one of my favourite countries in the world. How could I not be happy?
Oh.
With my close friend.
Here we go. Whoa! That was it, straight in. There we all are. He's got his Kings Island shirt on there. Look at that, 1972. Look at this. So I like it on these where we have this nice little baggage hold in the middle. Protect all your gear in the middle. Oh, there's a nice boomerang over there. Here we go. So yeah, you have staff around the ride over here on these water rides. It's crazy, isn't it? Little booth for them up there to stand in. Here we go. Hey. There we go.
Only 6 more hours. 6 more hours, you can go home.
Oh! Fantastic. What t-shirt have you got on there? Oh, wow, there you go. Yeah, right, okay. Whatever that was, I don't have a clue, but yeah. I'm glad you're sitting with him, Alex. Joking. This is long, this, isn't it?
Now this is a joke ready for the UK audience. I want you to say your name when I point at you, okay? Marks and Spencer. Thank you. UK viewers.
Whoa!
Yeah! Absolutely. I nearly swore at you there.
I like this. Looks very natural, this waterfall down here.
What the hell
M&S, yeah. Not just food, it's M&S food, right. Oh, right, you ready for a bit of KFC action? We might get some at some point.
Wave coming.
Look at that, that's a nice bit of waterfall action, that is. I like it, it just looks quite natural, like flowing off the side. There we go, crazy. Hey. Bash round. There's an announcement going on, man. There we go. We're off down this way. So there's a Intamin shoot the chute over there. I mean, it's technically part of the water park, but I don't think we're gonna go and do that. I mean, I don't fancy getting like dripping wet through, but I'll have a little look at it to see what it looks like. Doesn't look anything. Is it themed or anything that or not? No theming. No theming. No interest for water rides.
A pond of water.
I mean, I always say with big water rides like that, if they had like a dark ride section or something, I'd go on it to see it because I don't want to miss out. But whoa, look at that! It's quite a good rapids. This.
Right here.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is where it's
Yeah.
I'd say this is quite a decent Intamin Rapids actually. Oh, we're into a tunnel which has got some theming and a bit more waterfall action. Oh, there we are. Oh, it's all. Oh! Wait!
Whoa! Uh-oh, dripping.
There we go. Hey. Oh! That's a nice rapids. That I enjoyed that. Certainly one of the better Intamin Rapids that I've done.
Really?
Yeah, I quite like that. You don't get absolutely soaked, but that's just a nice sprinkle. That.
And the midfield is surrounded by plinths.
There we are. I enjoyed that. Oh, brilliant. Nice rapids. I must say I'm really enjoying the vibe of this park and a nice on-ride POV there from the rapids. Very good fun that, quite a nice long ride. Not loads in terms of effects on there. It would have been nice if there was a few big like geysers and stuff going off. But not too bad in terms of a rapids ride. It's certainly one of the better Intamin ones that I've done. What a lovely day it's turned into now. Like, it's crazy, isn't it? The sun's out. It was chucking it down this morning and then now, like, it's lovely. I mean,
it's 10 to 5 in the afternoon. Yeah. The park's open still for another 5 hours and 10 minutes, and we're having a great time, having a good laugh with some good people, and the atmosphere around the park seems to be growing more and more. I think, if I'm honest, the park seems to be getting a little bit busier than what it was.
It definitely is getting busier.
And maybe after like 2 o'clock, I noticed it's starting to get really busy, which is good because obviously there's 12-hour opening. Not everybody wants 12 hours. Yes, he does.
Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. You're all on there now. Give us a wave. Hey, Theme Park Worldwide. Love it. It's called Theme Park Worldwide. Check it out on YouTube. But yeah, so it's going really well. In terms of what we're going to do, I mean, we're probably going to be here another couple of hours tops, I'd say.
Maybe so, yeah.
We're going to do these S&S towers over here, called Detonator. We're not back at Thorpe Park, and that's a Fabry.
I'm glad we're not.
Along with that, we'll have another go on both the Woodies. And yeah, probably call it a day, I'd imagine. I mean, we've done a few re-rides, we've seen the park, really enjoyed it. It's gone very, very well today. And I'm glad we got all the coasters and various other rides in too. Hey! Just come off Detonator then, and blimey, that is probably the best S&S shot tower I've ever been on, right here at Worlds of Fun. That was brilliant, that was. That put Ice Blast to shame.
I had a great ride.
I'd say, oh yeah. It looks like you got a vest on.
I know, I feel like it right now.
Oh, you missed out on that. That's the best one I think I've ever been on.
I think you've got the better tower of the two towers as well.
You reckon?
Like a little bit more force on the right tower than on the left one.
That had a brilliant kick to it, loads of airtime at the top, and a fantastic view. You're lucky to have that, you guys. Nice local, yeah. That's cracking. That is. Really impressed with that. I mean, I'm glad we went on it because, you know, with these, you look at them, I've done that many bad ones now that sometimes I think, oh, can I be bothered to do it, especially if it's got a queue? And we walk straight on that, and it's probably the best one of those I've ever done. Bold 2-in-1 statement right there. Whoa, look at that for an awesome view. Just done a couple more re-rides then here at Worlds of Fun. As we're coming towards the end of this vlog from this park, really enjoyed it. This park's certainly been a lot better than what I was expecting. Just come back into Planet Snoopy. So obviously when we was around here earlier, it was chucking it down with rain. Just have a little look around the area. A few of these different kids rides that they've got available. Little tracked ride above the top. Some great views down here as well of Mamba. And I thought I've got to come down here and see the Pigpen's petting farm. Gonna go in here, there. The farm is open 12 noon until 6 p.m. So we've just got it. Oh no, there's goats and Charlotte's gonna kill me. Hello, goats. Here we are, welcome to Goat Park Worldwide. For the first time here from the States. How are we all doing? Look at these, we've got Wicker Man down here, that's what we're gonna call this one. Come on, Wicker Man, over here. What's that? Yeah, I know Prowler's better than Wicker Man. Yeah, I know.
No way.
Yeah. What's that? Hello? Hello, you're on YouTube? You're on YouTube? Oh, Charlotte is like just crying right now knowing I'm seeing these goats. Honestly, oh, hello. Look at this dude. Hello. These are nice. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Cedar Point because we've got a petting zoo at Cedar Point, and obviously that's right next to Millennium Force. Got some little miniature horses over here. Hello. Oh, they're all very friendly, aren't they? Some hens down there as well. It's very nice, isn't it? Whoa, alpacas and llamas. Hello. Living the dream. How are you guys? You're good? How are you? How's it feel to be on YouTube? You're a YouTube star now. He's not bothered, is he? Oh, this one wants to. You want to be on YouTube, don't you? Yeah? No? Fair enough. No, they're not bothered, are they?
I wish one would just spit right on the camera.
Oh, can you imagine? Yeah, right on the lens. Like. Well, there you go. Another great reason for coming down here is, of course, to get these fantastic views. So I'll show you. Oh, you go. I didn't like him then. Looked like he was coming for me. Yeah, you get some fantastic views of that Morgan Hyper. Look at that. And here we're going to have another go down on Prowler, the GCI wooden coaster. And then we're going to make our way back to the entrance. We're leaving a few hours early. We've done everything. We've done re-rides, the lot. It's been absolutely awesome. Really enjoyed it today. We got everything we wanted to and so much more. And look at that for a great view. Really can't believe that this park is open until 10 p.m. I mean, it's just not that busy at all. Crazy how it could have been a 12-hour day here. Got some really nice Wild West buildings. There's a jailhouse over there. The sheriff. Alex is just having a bit of a sit down at the moment. His toes hurting quite a bit, bless him.
This is the biggest lock I've ever seen.
Oh my God, look at the size of that. That's not the first time I've said that. Oh my God, that's crazy. Look at that. Oh my God.
Now I love it. Oh, yeah, no,
Just walked through that Wild West area then and made our way into this part of the park that I've not actually seen. It's like a little European themed area. Got this German section here, the Autobahn, which is quite funny. We got some signs on there for Cologne, you see it over there. Bit of Phantasialand on the go. This is like a little Dodgems ride. Got a few different flats around here as well. Falcon's Flight, done quite a few of those over the years. Bit of a classic flat ride those. It's like a vintage cars over there. Some nice bits of stuff around here, to be honest. You know me, I like a good flat ride. Nothing that I haven't seen before around here, but it's still nice to see that they've got a lot of flats. That's the good thing about Cedar Fair. There's quite a lot of flat rides and Cedar Point's full of them. Everybody always talks about the coasters at Cedar Point, but there's so many flat rides and other experiences to do as well. It's not particularly heavily themed around here, but it's quite nicely landscaped. There we go, Europa Park, everybody. Lovely, a bit of Europa. So yeah, it's not like one country, it's like a few different countries all mixed together around here. Quite nice, actually. Do quite like it. We've got a Flying Dutchman style ride over there. Oh, this is France now, isn't it, round here? We've got the Moulin Rouge over there. Can Coaster, don't think that's here, is it? Oh, excuse me. Taxi ride. The cough's not been as bad today. I'm getting there. Little restaurant to the left. You know me, I always like to show the full experience and see it all. Not too sure what that is. Maybe a show venue over there. Vintage Worlds of Fun headquarters. Deja vu. There we are. What's that?
It's a theater. Shows are.
Ah, it's a show venue. Ah, right, awesome. Very nice. Moulin Rouge. It's not Eurosat Can Coaster then in there, no.
No,
Definitely not Can Coaster, yeah. There we are. Lovely.
That's great. I rode you with.
Oh, a big Connects Ferris wheel. I used to have one of those as a kid. Not quite that big. Mine was like that model. It was about half the height of that. Still got it somewhere in the attic. Right, there's just another ride on Prowler. Met back up with Alex. Is here. You alright, are you? How's your toe? How's your
My
toe?
toe is alright. My toe is getting there slowly, I think. I'm trying to just fit it back into place. It's a little bit broken still, but it doesn't stop me having a good day at the theme park after
We're just going to keep going, like we'll keep moving on to the next
rolling
park.
on the river, right?
But yeah, in terms of Worlds of Fun today, a lot of people said to us, like, this park we weren't really going to enjoy that much. And it's one of them parks that, you know, it's probably going to be one of the weaker ones of your trip.
Those opinions were wrong.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it here today. I think it's got a really nice mix of coasters. My favourite coaster here is definitely Prowler. It's one of the best GTIs I've done, and I've actually just had another front row ride on it, and it's brilliant. I'd take it over quite a few GTI coasters that I've done before. Mamba is brilliant. Absolutely love the Morgan Hyper. I thought that was really good fun, nice and smooth, some great airtime. Shame it's trimming a little bit at the end, isn't it? But other than that, I think it's a great ride.
I agree.
What's been your standouts?
I think, to be honest, for me, the standout had to be. I really enjoyed getting on a new type of coaster, like getting on that Morgan Hyper today, getting on Mamba was quite special to me. I don't want to take Mamba away as my highlight for today. Slightly different. I enjoyed the GCI far more. However, there's something about Mamba that just made it really good fun.
It's a special ride.
We were doing it in the rain earlier, on the pouring rain. I couldn't even open my eyes until later in the day.
That was crazy.
In the gorgeous sunshine. What more could you ask for?
How much the weather has changed. We rocked up on the parking lot this morning and it was chucking it down, and then now we're sitting here in the sunshine.
Or really raining heavily for those who don't speak our kind of English.
Yeah. In terms of the rest of the park, great B&M coaster. Not one of my favourite inverts, but still it's a B&M that we've got on today. Rapids was really good here. The different themed areas as well, I really like. I think the Scandinavia area is great. That log flume that we did. Staff have been very friendly. Just the park in general, I think it's been very, very good, to be honest.
Definitely. I think we've had a really good day. And
nice
the atmosphere is
atmosphere.
great. Staff have been great, as you say. Just generally a really, really fun day out. Really great.
The other wooden coaster from Din, that was really good as well. I enjoyed that. Overall, it's just been a really good day at Worlds of Fun. It's been a fun day at Worlds of Fun. Just how it should be. The name's in the title. But tomorrow we're moving on to our next park, aren't we?
Back in the car, back on the road.
Yeah, so of course check out the different travel vlogs that are coming as well. We're showing this whole journey between the parks. It's not just us getting the camera out of the entrance plaza and wrapping up. There's so much more to this trip, and we're covering it all in various different videos.
If you're new to these videos, check out all the other ones that we're doing across this USA strata trip across many different theme parks in the US. Day 4, part 4. Here we are, Worlds of Fun, having an amazing day.
There we go. Thank you very much for joining me and Alex here from Worlds of Fun, and here on Theme Park Worldwide. That means it's time to cue those credits. See you all tomorrow.